Namamsi. On this occasion of Ramanavami, I am presenting the description of the birth of Rama as given in the Valmiki Ramayana itself. These shlokas are found in the 18th Sarga of Balakandam. In the previous video, I discussed the first 9 shlokas of this Sarga until the birth of Rama. The exact date and the planetary positions are revealed in the previous shlokas. If you want to watch that video, you can click on the iCard above, or I will also leave the link in the description below. You can watch this video and then watch the previous video. Now continuing with the 10th shloka, which goes like this. Kausalya shushubhetena putrena mita tejasa yatha varena devanam aditir vajrapanina. Kausalya amita tejasa tena putrena shushubhe, meaning Kausalya shone brightly because of that sun whose luster was immeasurable. And further, Valmiki gives a comparison here. He says, Yatha devanam varena vajrapanina aditihi shushubhe, meaning like how Aditi shone because of the Vajrapani, which is Lord Indra, who is best among all gods. Devanam varaha. For those of you who do not know, Aditi is the mother of all gods. The Bhushana commentary says Kausalya's brightness is mentioned here for a reason. It says, Ramavataro na kevalam yajna kritaha, kintu Kausalya tapaha kritaha ityaha. Meaning, Rama's incarnation is not just because of the yajna, but also because of Kausalya's tapas, Kausalya's penance. Also, the commentary says that there is a purpose for why Valmiki has used the word Amita Tejasa. Amita Tejas means immeasurable brightness. Why has Valmiki used this word in the shloka? Bhushana commentary gives an interesting explanation for that. It says, Jagat prakashakadityasya kulasyapi prakashakena suryasyapi bhavet suryaha itivat. Meaning, Rama was born in the Suryavamsha, the lineage of sun. Rama is bringing in light and brightness to the lineage of Surya, who himself lights up or brightens the whole world. Suryasyapi bhavet suryaha. He is the Surya for Surya himself. Such a beautiful poetry. The next shloka is about the birth of Bharata. Bharato nama kaikeyam jagne satyaparakramaha sakshad vishnoshchaturbhagas sarvais samudito gunai. Kaikeyam Bharataha jagne, meaning in Kaikeyi Bharata was born. What kind of Bharata? Satyaparakramaha, one who has truthfulness as his veiler. Sarvaihi gunaihi sumuditaha, one who is embodied with all good qualities. Sakshad Vishnoh Chaturbhagaha. This refers to the amount of payasam that was consumed by Kaikeyi after the Putrakameshti yaga. In the 16th Sarga of Balakandam, the distribution of the payasam is mentioned clearly. Half of the payasam was given to Kaikeyi. From the remaining half was given to Sumitra. That is 1/4 of the total payasam was drank by Sumitra. From the remaining 1/4, half was drank by Kaikeyi. That is 1/8 was consumed by Kaikeyi. It says, Sakshat Vishnu Chaturbhagam. Who is Sakshat Vishnu? Rama. He has been born after his mother drank half of the payasam. Kaikeyi drank 1/4 of what Kausalya drank. So it says, Sakshat Vishnu Chaturbhagam. Next shloka is about the birth of Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Atha Lakshmana Shatrughna Sumitra Janayat Sutau Sarvastra Kushalau Virau Vishnorardha Samanvitau. Atha Sumitra Ajanayat Sutau Lakshmana Shatrughna. Then Sumitra gave birth to Lakshmana and Shatrughna, who were Sarvastra Kushalau, skilled in the use of weapons. Of course, they were not skilled in the use of weaponry as soon as they were born. The Ramayana is being narrated by the sons of Rama, Lava and Kusha. Since they are narrating much later after the events have happened, they are saying this. Virau, the two were brave. Vishnor Ardha Samanvitau. Again, this refers to the amount of payasam drank by their mothers. Sumitra drank 1/4, which is half of what Kausalya drank. So it says Vishnoho Ardha Samanvitau. The next shloka goes like this. Pushye jatastu bharato मीनलग्ने प्रसन्नधीः सार्पे जातौ च सौमित्री कुलीरेऽभ्युदिते रवौ. Bharata was born in the Pushya star and Meenalagnam. So he was born the next day after Rama's birth. Then the sloka says, Sarpe jatau cha Saumitri kulire. Sumitra's sons are Saumitri. They were born in the star whose presiding deity is the snake. That star is called Ashlesha. The commentary gives this phrase, Ashlesha Nakshatram Sarpa Devata, which says Sarpa is the Devata for Ashlesha Nakshatram. Kulire refers to the Karkataka Lagna, and Abhyudaye Ravo means after the rise of the sun. The poet is specifically mentioning this rise of sun, after the rise of sun for Lakshmana and Shatrughna's birth, because Bharata was also born on the same day, but he was born during the earlier part of the day, whereas Lakshmana and Shatrughna were born on the later part of the same day when the sun had risen fully. Ragnyaf putra mahatma naschattvaro jagnire prithak gunavanto nurupascha ruchya proshthapadopama. Ragnaha chatvaraha putraha prithak jagnire, meaning the king's 4 sons, chatvaraha putraha prithak jagnire, were born successively, one after the other. What kind of sons they are? Gunavantaha, they possessed good qualities. Mahatmanaha, they were great. Anurupaha, worthy. And ruchyaha proshthapadopamaha. In brightness, they are like proshthapada. Here is a very interesting fact. This proshthapada refers to a small group of stars of which the nakshatras Purva Bhadra and Uttara Bhadra, known as Purattadi and Uttarattadi in Tamil, are a part of. This ascetarism, which means a small group of stars, is called Pegasus in Greek, but in Vedic astrology it is called Purva Bhadrapada. This is how the ascetarism looks. If you look at the wing, you will find a perfect square shape formed by 4 stars. These 4 stars are the brightest among this group of stars. So that is why Valmiki Maharshi has compared the 4 sons of Dasharatha to these 4 stars in brightness. Also, if you see the markings that I have done, the first two stars together form the Purva Bhadra Nakshatram, which is Purattadi Nakshatram, and the 2 stars further, they together form the Uttarattadi. Similarly, in the case of these 4 brothers, they were mostly as a group of 2. Rama and Lakshmana were always together, and Bharata and Shatrughna were always together. So you can imagine the amount of astronomical knowledge that Maharshi Valmiki had. Jaguh kalam cha gandharva nanrutushchapsaro gana devadundu bhayo meduh pushpavrishtischa khachuta utsavascha mahanasid ayodhyayam janakulah. Gandharvaha kalam jaguhu. Gandharvas are celestial singers. Gandharvaha kalam jaguhu means the Gandharvas sang melodiously because they were happy that Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna are born. Nanrutuhu cha apsara ganaha. Apsaras are celestial dancers. Nanrutuhu cha apsara ganaha means the apsaras danced. Deva dundubhayaha are celestial drums. Neduhu, they made sounds. Pushpa vrishtihi cha khat chuta. Kha means sky. So from the sky, a shower of flowers was released. Utsavaha cha mahanasit. There was a huge celebration. Janakulaha refers to the noise because of many people. So many people came to Ayodhya to be part of the celebration. Rathyascha jana sambadha natanartaka sankula gayanaischa viravinyo vadanaischa tathaparai. Rathyaha cha janasambadhaha. The roads were crammed with people. Nata nartaka sankulaha. It was filled with actors and dancers. Gayanaihi cha viravinyaha. Also the roads were filled with the noise of singing. And vadanaihi. It was also filled with the noise of playing of musical instruments. Tatha aparaihi. And by other noise also. Pradeyanscha dadau raja Sutamagadhavandinam Brahmanebhyo dadau vittam Godhanani sahasrashaha. Raja Sutamagadhavandinam Pradeyancha dadau. The king gave worthy gifts to Sutas and Magadhas. Sutas are those who would recite and tell the stories of Puranas in a very interesting way. They would give such performances. We still have many people giving such wonderful performances on Puranic stories. Magadhas would sing in praise of the king and his lineage. To these people the king distributed gifts. Brahmanebhyaha vittam godhanani sahasrashaha dadau. And to the Brahmanas he gave cattle and wealth in thousands. Atityaika dashaham tu namakarma tatha karot Jeshtham Ramam Mahatmanam Bharatam Kaikayi Sutam Saumitrim Lakshmanamiti Shatrughna aparam Tatha Vasishtha Paramaprito Namani Kritavan Tada. Atitya Ekadashaham tu Namakarma Tatha Akarot. Having completed 11 days, the king performed the Namakaranam, which is the naming ceremony. Jeshtham Ramam Mahatmanam, the eldest son, who was great, was named Rama. Kaikeyi Sutam Bharatam, Kaikeyi's son was named Bharata. Saumitrim, Sumitra's sons. Lakshmanamiti Shatrughna aparam tatha. One was named Lakshmana and the other was named Shatrughna. Who named them? Vasishtha Paramapritaha. Maharshi Vasishtha, who was very happy. Namani Kritavan Tada. He named them. The commentary gives the meaning or explanation of these names. For Rama it says, Ramante Sarve Janaha Gunairasminniti. Meaning, people find happiness in him because of his good qualities. The dhatu, the root word for Rama is Ram, which means to rejoice, to be joyful. I have made a full video on the meaning of the word Rama. It's a very interesting video. You can watch that video by clicking on the iCard above. You can also find the link to the video in the description. The Vyutpatti for Bharata is Bharati iti Bharataha. Bharati has these meanings. It means bearing, holding, ruling, taking care of. So one who holds or takes care of or rules is Bharata. In the story later, Bharata is the one who takes care of the kingdom when Rama is in the forest. He holds the kingdom safely. So this is an apt name for him. Lakshmano Lakshmi Sampannaha, meaning Lakshmana is one who is endowed with wealth. The commentary describes the wealth like this. Rama Kainkarya Lakshana Sampadyuktatvad Lakshmanaha. He got the wealth of serving Rama. That is such a big opportunity. He got that wealth, so he is named Lakshmana. Shatrun Hanti iti Shatrughnaha. One who destroys the enemies is Shatrughna. If you enjoyed this video, then please type Jai Shri Ram in the comments and do share it with others. Also, do subscribe to my channel Tattvam. That will definitely help me a lot in growing this channel. If you have already subscribed, then Aham Kritagnya Asmi. I am grateful to you for supporting this channel. Agrime Chitre Melitasmi Namo Namaha.